Hey, it's Freiburger, and I'm about to show you a sample episode of a show that we do on MotorTrendOnDemand.com that's called Roadkill Extra. It shows up every single weekday. It's got stuff like outtakes from shows, behind-the-scenes stuff, tech tips, you name it. You can see them all with a free trial at MotorTrendOnDemand.com. Hey, it's Freiburger here from Roadkill, coming to you from my backyard where apparently they're doing some jackhammering up the street. I hope that audio doesn't bug you too much, because what I'm going to do here is tell you all about the $3,000 Hooptie Challenge, which is a deal that I came up with for our Roadkill Zip-Tie Drags events. So the next Zip-Tie Drags is going to be at Gateway International Raceway, September 15th and 16th. That's in Madison, Illinois. It's right outside St. Louis. We hope you come. So on the 15th, which is a Friday, that's going to be like the campfire and s'mores, and they're going to show episodes on the big screen, and they're going to have registration. Finnegan and I will actually not be there that evening because we will be cannonballing from Hot Rod Drag Week, which is happening the whole week before the Zip-Tie Drags. But then on Saturday the 16th, we will be there, and the whole event is about hanging out with fans, racing with fans in the Fans vs. Freiburger and Finnegan Challenge, and the $3,000 Hooptie Challenge, which is the thing that I find is probably most misunderstood about the Zip-Tie Drags event. So here's what it is. This is my attempt to sort of do the 24 hours of lemons of drag racing. It's to encourage low buck drag cars. People come out with bone stockers that they just want to race and have fun with, or they build crazy junkyard creations, and that's the type of thing that we're really looking for, because in truth, we're working on another show that might just be about $3,000 Hooptie Challenge, so we're encouraging people to build these low buck cars for the event. How it works is if you're at the Zip-Tie Drags and you're registered as a participant for the racing, you show up when we make the call to lanes for $3,000 Hooptie Challenge, and you just line up with everybody else. We roll each car across the starting line in front of the whole audience with myself and Finnegan and sometimes Alana or Dulcich on the microphone, and we're going to judge your car, and we will determine with the help of the crowd whether your car is worth less than $3,000. Now what this means is you may be subject to some ridicule for the sake of entertainment. Go with it. It's just all in fun. And we might look at your car and go, no, this is bogus. You're lying to us. You've got more than that in the car if you've really hopped it up. Or the thing that happens a lot that's kind of unfortunate is, let's say somebody has got a 67 Camaro and they got it for free from their dad. And they're like, I've got 3,000 bucks in it, or less than 3,000 bucks in it. Well, sorry, it's a 67 Camaro. Almost no matter how beat up it is, it's worth more than $3,000. There was a guy who showed up at the last one in a 55 Nomad Gasser, and it's like, yeah, dude, I know it's really beat, but it's worth more than $3,000. There's other guys who worked really hard to build this car just for the Grassroots Motorsports Challenge. They do like a $2017 challenge for the year 2017, or a 2016 for the year 2016, and these guys had built this Volkswagen on a, I don't know what kind of chassis, like an S10 chassis or something like that, and it ran 10s with a small block Chevy and all this stuff. They legitimately worked hard, and they had less than $3,000 in it, but it was worth more than $3,000, because we said, we will let you race if you will sell it to us for $3,000 right now, and they couldn't do that for emotional reasons, but that's the type of thing that goes on. So we're looking at legit low buck stuff. Perfect example. There's a guy who showed up with a Dodge 2.5 turbo minivan that he had hopped up. Perfect. There's guys who show up with little Ford Fiestas that have turbos on them and run like in the low 13s, high 12s. Perfect. There was a guy with a bread truck with a 4BT diesel in it with a big turbo on it running in 14s. Perfect. That's the type of thing that we're looking for. So we roll you all across the starting line, and we do this judging process, and we either tell you you're in or you're out. Man, there's birds, sirens, jackhammers, the whole deal. And then all of the cars that are in the $3,000 Hooptie Challenge, they come right back to the staging lanes, and we run them all out until there's only one car left standing, and that is the champion. And so that's what we're encouraging you to do. Bring your low buck cars, whether it's bone stock worthless, or because we've seen some of those win some races, or whether it's something that you've really built yourself just for this. We're dying to see it. It's going to end up on roadkill.com. Hopefully it'll end up in Roadkill magazine. And that's what it's all about. Once again, the Roadkill Zip-Tie Drags is going to be September 15th and 16th at Gateway, which is in Madison, Illinois, which is just outside of St. Louis, Missouri. It is the Saturday after Hot Rod Drag Week, so you could join us at Drag Week from Cordova, where we will be ending, and cannonballing Friday night to go back to St. Louis, where we will have also been for Drag Week earlier that week, and then having the Zip-Tie Drags where you can meet us, hang out, race against us, and of course, enter the $3,000 Hooptie Challenge.
If you need more Roadkill Extra, go sign up right now.